Do do do. Chaos and Storm.
Oh, God, my guts have been cleaned out and I still feel sick.
Yeah.
Why does the horizon have to keep rolling back and forth?
You have no sea legs, Missy, that's why.
It's the apple barrel. It's half empty, and aside from whatever fish we're able to catch, those apples are the only food we got on board.
Ugh. Think about eating apples.
Ugh, gross! People do not toss the apples back into the barrel after eating.
Ew. Well, I think that is because apples.
Here's a nice plump one. Jim?
We get scurvy.
Captain?
Hi, what is it?
How long will it take us to get to Elias?
We should reach the island by tomorrow night, unless we get bad weather.
Any chance of bad weather?
Well, as any experienced sailor will tell you, the weather is a freakish thing, and you never know quite what to expect. But
Yep.
no chance of a storm at all, or my nose would be itching.
What does your nose have to do with the weather?
Well, that's a story, be sure of that.
And?
That's all. It's just a story, and you'd better be sure of that.
Yep, okay.
I'd like to hear that itchy nose story.
Why?
Because I'm sure it's a real tall tale of the sea, filled with bravura adventures and victories snatched from the rabid jaws of certain death.
I had a bad accident with my nose hair scissors, and ever since that day, when the weather's acting up, my nose itches.
Oh.
You gotta be careful when you trim those nose hairs.
Aye. I've come to that realization on my own.
So, your nose itches when the weather's...
A deep, scarring itch, as from the filthy bowels of the Moja.
Do you know any sea shanties?
J'all be thanked I do not know a single one.
Not even a ho-ho-ho on a dead man's casket or something like that?
If I went ho-ho-ho on a dead man's casket, girl, the crew would tie me up in the hold. With good reason, too.
Would you like to learn a sea shanty?
No. Actually, there is nothing in the world I want less than to learn a sea shanty. I would rather stick my head up the arse of an Elguan who's just had a dinner rich with beans and light a torch.
I feel in the mood for a shanty.
And I feel in the mood for a keel hauling.
Thanks, Captain.
It's actually Captain. Please try to remember, and while you're at it, cut back on the scurvy sea dog shtick, would you?
Just trying to fit in, sir.
You have as much chance of fitting in here as I do growing a second head, marrying myself, and moving to Khorasan to start a pottery business. Oh, and before you leave, mind you only take 2 apples a day from the apple barrel. We're running a little short, and aside from fish, J'all forbid, we have no other food on board.
It's a glass orb with a strange magical glow. It could be some kind of compass, I guess. It's probably some kind of compass. Hello, Tun.
Are you enjoying the ride, April?
I feel sick.
Everyone feels sick when they first take to the sea. It is natural.
Really? So when does it pass?
You will get used to it in a month or 2. 3 at the most.
Oh, God. I'm not sure I want to get used to it. How are we doing on time?
With the help of your magic, we are crossing faster than I had ever thought possible.
Give credit where credit is due, Lyak. This ship is the fastest there is. I can outrun a shadow ship in this old lady.
When will we be on a...
By sunset tomorrow, if the wind holds.
How fast is it possible to travel by sea?
I do not know. I have heard tell of a ship that once went so fast it took to the sky and disappeared. From time to time, sailors spot the ship as it floats across the heavens. It is said to be an omen.
The Flying Dutchman, right?
No, they call it bad luck.
I have a question about...
Of course,
What kind of compass are...
it is just a normal spirit compass. When we are not navigating by the stars or by the sun, we use this.
What's a spin...
I forget.
Thanks. That's all I needed to...
I hope that
I have... Yeah, thanks.
I hope
Keepers...
I will.
Captain?
Aye.
Thanks.
Aye.
That's how we have a conversation at home. What happened?
Watch! My nose is itching. Are you sleeping on duty again?
Storm front. West. Heading our way. Looks like a right old bugger too.
Aye, by the mercy of Jol, it's a chaos storm. Where in damnation did it come from this quickly? And what's pulling it here? Navigator, change our course. We must away from the storm front and to safe harbor.
Uh-oh. I just felt a cold shiver running down my spine.
Where is she? Where are you? Oh, it's a maggot. Oh, there we are. Coming from nowhere.
It's a flour sack. It got away. It got away.
Okay.
I feel too sick to eat anything.
Ah. Gotcha. Good thing we have this old candy with us. The hell? Oh.
Yes, got me a worm. And this is good because...
Carla say so?
Get to it, little guy. Eat your heart out.
Okay. People like, yeah, what are we gonna do with that? Yeah, we're gonna go and tell the captain that we have maggot infected apples.
Captain?
What is it now?
Captain, the worms have invaded the apple barrel.
Cursed be the balance. First the storm, now this. Is there no end to the horrors? Let me see. Jowls infected arsehole, you be right. Those are worms, all right. Vicious, snarling wheat worms driven mad by their hunger for a change of diet.
As far as I could tell, that was the only apple infected. But I could be wrong.
Good of you to catch it, girl, before it spread any further. I'll have to go pluck the apples immediately. They must be saved.
Slowly walks off the screen. Could you walk a little bit faster, please? Okay, let's fuck up the compass for some reason.
I can't do that while somebody's around. What's going on? What do you mean by no ordinary storm?
Look to the clouds. Do they appear normal to you?
They look strange, it's true.
I don't know what was
It is
wrong.
a chaos storm. A strong storm caught in a magical vortex.
Yeah,
Drawn to
that's my
strong
fault.
magic like bees to honey. I have never seen one with my own eyes, but I have heard stories
What have you heard about chaos?
that they appear only rarely, and that they signify great and terrible events in the near future. It is also said that they are weapons used by the Dark Lords of Chaos to hunt and destroy those strong in the balance.
Oh, and like me?
Can we escape a chaos storm?
If we run fast enough and reach safe harbor, perhaps. I have not heard of a chaos storm to last more than a single night, and this one is still quite a distance away, but it gains fast.
Will you still be—
I am afraid we are, but I would not count.
You still need my mag—
The wind seems to be picking up on its own. Thus Nebuve has no need for your magic, April.
I don't have 3 days, Tun.
I am sorry.
Do you want me—
I am not sure.
What's the big deal?
Well,
Of course.
Let's me drive the boat. How terrible could it be? Yeah, she walks a little faster.
Nuh-uh. Like they won't notice if I turn the boat around? I'll have to think of something else. So if the compass was pointing in that direction when we were on course for Elias, and now it's pointing in this direction... Oh, hell. I'll just wing it. Use the Force, April. After all, who's the chosen one here?
Me!
Ton! Need some assistance up here.
What's going on?
I think I may have strayed off course a bit when I was at...
I did not feel the boat turning.
Well, I have a feeling we're gonna miss Gien by a couple of 100 kilometers if you don't correct our course.
Let me check the compass. By the balance, you are right, April. It is good you were aware of your mistake, or we might
Sure.
have ended up pierced on the deadly reefs of
Sure.
Tagate. I will correct our course immediately.
Good.
Sorry about that.
Oh no, I let you take the wheel. I'm just glad we are back on course.
Yeah, back on course. Is it my imagination?
By the balance, you are right. The storm is catching up with us. We might have to ride it out. It is good we are nowhere near the islands, or we would have to worry about reefs as well.
Reefs? Nobody said anything about reefs. Tun, I have something to tell you.
Captain! Sir! We need you on the bridge. The storm is closing in.
Slow as captains enter the bridge. Okay, go a little faster.
By the foul bowels of Jol, you're right, Lyak. It's closing in faster than any storm I've seen or heard, chaos or otherwise. It's like it's chasing something or someone. All right, listen up. The storm's going to hit in an hour or two, and I want everything to be ready. Tighten the hatches, strap down the cargo, wake up the watch, and by Jol's big toe, someone put a lid on the apple barrel.
Okay, oh, there we go. Time to ride the road. The shit.
They really should cover this up before the hold is filled.
Now we're gonna do something really bad. We're gonna sink the fucking ship.
I'll just get in trouble. Besides, I'll just get in trouble. Besides, it's a sturdy wooden chest. It's a sturdy wooden chest.
We are not.
I don't look for. He looks very busy.
What is that? What is that you have there?
It's a necklace I misplaced, but I found it again, so...
What was it doing next to the spirit compass?
It's a valuable family heirloom. I don't let anybody touch it.
Give it here! This talisman has the mark of the balance and of the sentinel. This is an object of great magic. The balance be cursed, girl. What by Jol's hideous countenance did you think you were doing?
It wasn't me!
Do you think me stupid? I'm standing here looking at you, girl, and I see what you're up to. If any of my crew or my ship is harmed, I'll cut your head off myself.
Oh shit!
Now get to the brig and stay there until we reach land, or the ship goes down. By Jol's cruelest deeds, I'll see you answer to a court the moment we reach... if we reach land. Check the compass, Lyak, and correct our course accordingly. I need to place this accursed talisman as far away from the spirit compass as possible.
Okay. Now we're gonna slowly go inside the boat. It'll take forever for us to get there.
What just happened?
We hit something?
Uh-oh, this can't be a good thing.
Maybe.
It's locked with a big padlock.
Oh.
It's been a while since I chopped firewood, but I think I'll be able to knock the lock off pretty clean. Oh, shit!
Yeah, you hit it quite hard, didn't you? That was a lethal mistake. Sorry! I'm so sorry. Everyone died because of April. Chapter 7, a deep blue mirror. Okay.
thank the balance she's all right. Are you all right, April? April?
Are you alive?
Are you sleeping? She's sleeping, bless her little heart. Boy, is she cute. Too bad she's just a chick and not a bird. April, wake up!
Crow, I was so worried I thought the storm got you.
Me? Honey, I'm the sidekick. Didn't you ever read any legends? The sidekick always survives.
So you're fine?
A few singed tail feathers, and I'm so charged up sparks fly when I try to peck something. Other than that, better than ever.
Cool.
The sea air does wonders for my allergies.
I didn't realize you had allergies.
Exactly.
Do you know what happened to the crew?
As far as I know, they got away in the lifeboat.
There was a lifeboat?
One of those magic fold-up types, yeah.
I guess they forgot all about me.
I think the captain said something like,
Aye, let the wench drown and justice be done.
but, I could have been wrong.
Probably said that. Any idea where the lifeboat is heading?
Any idea where the lifeboat is heading?
South, I'd guess. From what I can remember of the old man's stories about the sea, Tagade would be the closest civilized island.
Any idea how I'm gonna get to the islands now?
You could swim. Humans swim, don't they? They must, or you
Sometimes.
wouldn't be here now.
I don't swim. And nobody can swim that far. There's no land visible in any direction.
Well, I'd suggest flying, but you don't have the necessary equipment.
True.
Why don't you try and find the closest island?
I could do that, but I'd have to leave you on your own.
Crow, I'll be fine.
All right. Don't blame a bird for trying to be a gentleman. Gentle bird, whatever.
No.
I'll be back as soon as I can. Don't go anywhere.
Trying
Where would I
not.
go?
Girls always disappear on me. Trust me.
Yep, that's true. Oh, hello.
What the hell is that? Uh-oh, for some reason the story of the bloodthirsty cannibal merman of the Sea of Song suddenly pops to mind. This is all that's left afloat of the white debris from the White Dragon. I'm a long way from anything. I didn't know the ocean could look so big. Debris from the White Dragon. 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 Hi, do you speak Arcadian? Guess not. Doesn't seem so bloodthirsty and cannibalistic up close, though, does it?
Said how much shit though.
Hi, do you speak Arcadian? Guess not. Hey, come over here and let me pet you.
Okay.
You're just like a seal, aren't you?
They're gonna eat me now. How do I breathe underwater? You know, this shit's pressing my lungs. I will suffocate. Shit, I died.
Oh, bloody typical. I told her. She didn't believe me. Girls always disappear on me.
Yeah.
Always.
It's a drawing of a man cutting his finger open and squeezing some blood into a bowl together with some green, mossy stuff. Then he mashes it together and... oh, gross! He dips a black pearl in it and eats it. That's barbaric. Maybe the stories about the cannibal mermen were true after all. But hey, in the next one he seems capable of speaking fluently with the creatures that brought me here. I wouldn't mind that, if it could get me the hell out of here. It's a drawing of a man, a human, sticking a strange, polyp-shaped object into his mouth. Ugh! In the next drawing, he seems to be able to breathe underwater. Convenient, the walls look organic. And those blue things... I think they're polyps of some kind. They live inside the wall and are part of the structure. National Geographic would go nuts over stuff like this. There's fresh oxygen coming through here. These polyps must process the oxygen in the water somehow. That's how I'm able to breathe in here. There's water out there. Lots of water. I'll just drown if I try to leave. There's fresh oxygen coming. It's a drawing of a man sticking up. There's fresh oxygen coming. It's a drawing of a man mixing some green, mossy stuff with his own blood, applying the mixture to a black pearl, and then eating the pearl. Afterwards, he's able to speak with the mermen. It's a drawing of a man mixing... There's water out there. Lots of water. I'll just drown if I try to leave.
Yep. Oh, I need to prick myself.
If this gets infected and I have to chew off my finger to fight the gangrene, I'm suing somebody. Ow. Things I do to save the world. Worlds. It's a drawing of a man mixing some green, mossy stuff with his own blood, applying the mixture to a black pearl, and then eating the pearl. Afterward, it's a drawing of a man There's fresh oxygen coming through here. There's fresh oxygen coming through here.
What's the moss we need to use?
There's water out there. There's water out there. Lots of water. I'll just drown if I try to leave. I'll save it for when I really need it. I'll save it for when I really need it.
Okay, where do we have moss?
There's water out there. Lots of water. I'll just drown if I try to leave. It's the polyp I yanked out of the wall. It's a drawing of a man sticking a polyp down his throat so that he'll be able to breathe water.
Ah. The...
Oh, this is so disgusting, but I have to get out of here. There's a large black pearl inside the seashell. The seaweed here is so thick and tangled. It looks almost... The seaweed here is so... The seaweed here...
Sorry, I'm stealing him.
Sorry. Why did you bring me here? Lucky me, I'm stuck at the... There's got to be a way to...
Nope. Can I take the spear? Oh, green stuff over there.
Nothing happened.
Damn it. Oh yeah, I need to go here to eat it.
I've always had trouble swallowing pills, especially huge golden magical ones. Well, here goes nothing. Ooh.
Back to the fishies.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, we understand.
Weird. I have this nagging feeling in the back of my mind that I shouldn't be able to understand what you're saying, but I do.
You have passed the 2 tests of the Gatherer, Landwalker. Breathing water and speaking the tongue of the Merum. You can serve us now.
What?
Serve you?
You have been brought here to serve us as the Gatherer of Tanyan.
What's Tanyan?
Tanyan is life. Tanyan brings light to darkness and sustenance to our caves. Tanyan keeps the snapjaw from our children and heats us when it is cold. Tanyan is life.
Where does Tanyan come from?
Our gatherers collect it from the caves and shores of the islands, but there is less Tanyan to be found each season, and we need help.
How does Tanyan do all those things you said?
Tanyan provides warmth and light. It draws the harvest close.
Harvest?
The creatures of the sea that we eat, the golden tail, and the weed-eye, and the sand eater.
Fish. You're talking about fish.
The harvest, yes, that is what we said. The harvest is drawn to the light and to the heat. But the Snapjaw are clever. They stay away. They know the light allows us better aim with our spears.
Why can't you gather Tanyan yourself?
We do, but we cannot move far from our cities, or the Snapjaw will hunt us.
The
and
shark.
eat us. If we travel in force, we leave our men and children without guard, and we cannot travel too close to the islands, or the winged demons may catch eye of us. They leave our gatherers alone, though, so you have nothing to fear.
Who are the winged demons?
Ugly, leathery creatures who defy nature to fly up there in the sky. They are evil and live to destroy our people.
Don't the Snapjaw kill the gatherers?
Rarely. Your meat is bitter and tough, not soft and tender like ours.
I won't ask how you know that. I think I've learned enough about Tanyan for now.
You have learned nothing, but your training will teach you what you need to know.
Are your people called the Merum?
We are the Merum. Most landwalkers call us mermen, or merpeople, but the Merum is our name in truth.
Who are you, man?
We are the queen of the third city of the Merum, enlightened keeper of the Tanyan, protector of the light.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty, I really had no idea you were a queen.
We are just a queen. Our function is to serve the people, to light our cities, provide food for our men and children, and to protect them from the snapjaw that hunt us in the dark.
Do you know where my ship went down?
The vessel you foolishly travel in above the water, it rests not far from the city, just past and beyond the Landwalker's bubble where you were first brought. I think it is dead.
Where did you say I could find this?
Just past.
Do you know the island of Alais?
Yes, we know the island of Alais. Our gatherers find Tanyan there, and the Merim once had a city in the shallow waters below it.
Can you bring me there?
Until your training is complete, you cannot go gathering. We cannot risk losing you to the Snapjaw, or to have you desert your duties to our people.
How long will my training take?
6 cold oceans.
6 years? Sure, that makes sense. Everything in this world takes ages. I've been told that you worship an old god who lives in the deep.
How did you come by this forbidden knowledge?
I picked it up on my way here. Could you take me to him?
You? No, we cannot. Unless you are Merim, you are not even allowed to speak of our sleeping god.
Thanks for your time.
We will call on you soon to begin your service. Until then, you should stay inside the Landwalker's bubble and away from the dark waters where the Snapjaw lurk. Leave the spear be. It belongs to the Water Stiller.
Sorry. Do you need this?
No. It is of no value to us.
Where did you find it?
I believe one of the children found it just outside the city, not far from the Landwalker's bubble, among the seaweed by the rocks. We have used it for decoration in our hall, but you are welcome to it. Consider it a gift, Gatherer.
It's the precious substance called Tanyan.
Okay, Tanyan. Shipwreck. Let's go there. The fuck is that? No, don't eat me. Run! Snapjaw.
The Snapjaw's keeping to the shadows, waiting for me to get close enough to attack.
Okay. Back to the city, I guess. Well, I don't have anything to use.
They must have built that. Can we talk for a minute?
Yes, Gatherer.
Who or what is the Water Stiller?
The Water Stiller is in our prophecies. She is the Landwalker who will make us a people united and end all strife.
So you're at war with other Merim?
No. And so the time for the Water Stiller is still to come.
Where did you say I could find?
Just.
What else can...
She will come among us by providence, and she will take something from us that we have kept hidden for many generations.
What is it the Water Stiller will come to take from you?
We do not know, but she will open up the ancient shrine and bring light to the darkness. She will destroy a Snapjaw with her spear, give witness of her mission, and then she will reunite us.
She sounds like a swell person.
She is the Water Stiller. She is prophecy.
I'd like...
Certainly.
Thanks. Where did...
Just
Thanks.
my time. Leave the spirit.
Sorry.
Okay, now I can do something, okay.
Here's another one of those crystals buried in the sand among the seaweed. There's an entrance to a cave back here.
Oh,
Judging
no
by the amount
shit.
of seaweed, it's a long time since anybody's been in there.
What?
It looks like some kind of visual history of the Maram people. According to this first tablet, oh my god, it turns out the Maram came to Earth inside a type of spaceship from another planet. They're aliens? Not that anything should surprise me at this point, but still. They look very different back then, though. It must have been a long time ago. Their ship looks to have been a living thing, according to these drawings. Wait a minute. Could this be their ancient god? One of the dragons? I think it has to be. After they arrived on Earth, their species divided in two. One crawled into the sea, the other onto land. What does that mean? This must be a while later, because the Maram look like they do today. At least the ones who went into the sea do. The other ones? They have wings. If I'm going to guess, I'd say that the ones who went to live on land became the Elation, which means the Maram and Elation are related. In this one, they're living close to each other and in peace. And it seems they share equally in the production of Tanyan, which attracts fish for both peoples to eat. Then something happens. Or, it looks like, and the Maram and Elation move away from each other. In this last one, Tanyan is beginning to become scarce, and the Maram are losing many of their young ones to the Snapjaw. They fear the Elation, and they forget their common heritage. At the very end, there's a prophecy, I think. The Maram and the Elation joining hands once again. When they do, Tanyan becomes plentiful and both people prosper.
Okay.
Can we talk for a minute?
Yes, Gatherer. We may.
Why was the cave with the altar and the wall painting just outside the city abandoned?
What? Show us this cave. Immediately.
I lit the cave by placing the crystal from your palace together with 3 more crystals I found on the altar and moving the stone rings into their correct positions.
Can it be that you are... But you are a gatherer. You cannot be she.
Who can't I be?
The water stiller. She who, by prophecy, will deliver us from strife and unite us as one people. She who will uncover the ancient shrine.
Looks pretty ancient to me.
This is the shrine, yes. And you have brought light to the darkness as well. But the other prophecies, you have not fulfilled them. You have not proven yourself to be the Water Stiller yet.
How can I do that?
Come back with us, and we will tell you.
Who is the Water Stiller?
She is of the prophecies. She will bring an end to strife and unite our people. You have uncovered the ancient shrine and brought light to the darkness. But this could be just chance. You must show us the witness you carry of your mission to the balance.
The talisman! Damn, I lost it when the storm hit us.
You must also kill a Snapjaw with a spear, and then you will have proven yourself to us. Once you have done this, we will aid you in your quest to make us one people.
Where do I begin?
Take this spear and slaughter a Snapjaw. This must be done to prove your strength, and to prove you are of the Miram.
Where do I find the Snapjaw?
If
The
you are
boat.
the Water Stiller, you will find a way.
I'll save it for when I really need it. The Snapjaw's keeping to the shadows, waiting for me to get close enough to attack.
Yep, there we go. We killed the fish.
I'll need something to bring back to prove that I killed the Snapjaw. This tooth will do just fine. Oh man, that's sharp! I had no idea a Snapjaw had razor teeth. If I did, better not think about that now. Talk for
Yes,
thanks.
my...
Here's a tooth from the dreaded Snapjaw that guarded the shipwreck. Proof of my strength and courage.
You have fulfilled that part of the prophecy. If you fulfill the rest, we will acknowledge you as the Water Stiller.
Can we talk?
Yes,
Where did you say?
just
Thanks.
my time.
It's the precious substance called 10 yen.
The hell?
These tablets tell the story of how then war broke out. One day, it seems, the Elation and Merim will reconcile and prosper. It's a circular indentation framed with the image of two dragons biting each other's tails, almost exactly like the markings on my talisman. It's a small niche containing what appears to be a shard of a stone. It's a piece of the stone disc! No, wait. It's only 1/2 of a piece. It looks like it's been divided in two. Strange. I've taken from you the object you've kept hidden for generations. It's part of the disc that will restore the balance and save the twin worlds from chaos.
You have fulfilled that part of the prophecy. If you fulfill the rest, we will acknowledge you as the Water Stiller.
Here's proof of my mission. A magical talisman with the sign of the balance. It means that I'm the 13th guardian of the balance.
You have indeed fulfilled all but one of the prophecies. You might yet be the Water Stiller. We would not have thought she would come in our lifetime.
Good. Then you'll take me to your sleeping god.
There is but one more prophecy you must fulfill.
There's more? Sure, there's always more.
Yep.
That's the fun part about prophecies.
You must unite our people once again.
But you said you were united, that there's no strife between Merim.
The Water Stiller will come to bring our people together again, to unite us and save us. This has still not come to pass. Until you do so, the prophecies of the Water Stiller have not fully come to pass.
I think I know now what the prophecies mean when they say your people will be reunited. The Merim are at peace with each other, yes? But you're not at peace with the Elation, the Wind Demons.
They are our enemies.
Right now they might be, but it wasn't always like that. Not according to the carvings in the Temple Cave.
What do you mean?
Once upon a time, long ago, the Merim and the Elation were one people.
What? This is heresy.
Nope, it's not.
I'm just telling you what I saw in your temple. This was a very long time ago, and the one species soon divided in two. One sought refuge in the sea, the other on the winds. But both the Merim and the Elation were dependent on the other for various reasons, amongst them Tenyen, which was abundant where the two people lived in close proximity to each other. Apparently, there was peace between your two people for a very long time, but then something happened, something that caused a war to break out. Both the Elation and the Merim moved far away from each other, and ever since then, your people have had a tough time finding Tenyen. I think the only way to save the Merim from a slow death, and the Elation as well probably, is to reconcile you with your, common ancestry.
How can we believe you, Water Stiller? Your words are too outrageous, and the consequences, were you to be speaking the truth, are grave.
If you don't believe me, check out the temple walls. The whole story has been recorded there, probably when you first came to this place.
But what will our people say? What will they think when we tell them they are brothers and sisters to the winged demons?
You're their queen, and so you'll have to make them understand and accept their heritage. As must the Elation, I expect, and I don't think it will be any easier for them to come to terms with their history.
You must go to them, then, to find if our temple speaks the truth, and if they are willing to speak with us like civilized people.
I guess I must. Waterstiller or not. If you don't reunite with them, you will die. Eventually.
We will bring you to the shores of their closest island, and we will await word from you on their answer.
Does this mean you believe me?
You are the Waterstiller. You are prophecy. We will follow your directions and fulfill our destiny. One of our people will bring you to Alais, a night's journey from here. Once there, you will find the Elation and speak with their leaders. If they agree to meet, then we will do so in a place of your choosing.
I promise I'll do my best. Goodbye.
Safe journey, Waterstiller. We will hold on to the piece of the disc you found in the temple. If the winged demons, the Elation, agree to meet us, we will bring the stone.